The Young the Restless revealed on the March 14th to 25th episode that Victoria will be heartbroken over the truth she's forced to face. Meanwhile, Ashland is still looking for ways to change the situation. Billy will have to face the challenges that Victor brings. Fans also feel the closeness between Rey and Chelsea when both are hurting. In the episode that aired March 14th through 18th, Victor will present evidence related to the Peruvian clinic. This could be a big blow to Victoria, but in the end, everything needs to be resolved, especially when Michael is missing. Victoria thought that Victor was just making things up. However, when she saw the evidence, she should also reconsider everything. The Peruvian clinic where Ashland was treated was consistently receiving large sums of money. In particular, it also came from a small department in law communications. Despite being aware that he was at a disadvantage, Ashland was still extremely confident. He tries to put a strain on the relationship between Victor and Victoria. He always wants to let her know that he loves her and will never do anything to hurt her. Things become more dramatic when Nate sided with Victor. After all, they are holding a lot of important clues. Nate learned that Ashland had lied about his illness because he broke the rules to search Ashland's personal files. He never received treatment or been diagnosed with cancer. Nate sought out Ashland to confront him, but he still refused to confess. He advised Nate not to believe this because it could be potentially faked. When he saw the situation getting worse and worse, Ashland would turn his face directly. He threatens Nate to keep quiet to avoid affecting his plan, or else will have to receive a bad outcome. Nate will ignore that warning because he needs to help Victoria stay away from this danger. Meanwhile, Nick feels himself put in a bad situation. Victor hopes Nick will amend his previous close relationship with Victoria. After all, he did not interfere in business matters. Adam also began to worry that the two of them might team up against him. After all, trust between them has long since lost. Adam hopes to quickly complete his plan to expose Ashland, especially it has to be done so aggressively instead of solving it internally. Victor expects Nick to help Victoria get through this crisis quickly. Lauren was worried that Michael could not be reached. She goes to Victor and hopes to get an answer from him soon. Nick faces tough choices, but Elena will help him because in the end she believes he will do well. Nate is correcting his own mistakes. He hopes it all ends quickly and that it doesn't hurt Victoria too much. Lily is also busy with her work. Her new plans will be implemented soon. Will she achieve the success she expected or not? Meanwhile, Billy also looks back at the holes in his podcast. He's trying to change his gloomy life. In another development in Los Angeles, Jack has a chance meeting with his niece Allie. However, despite his best efforts, he still cannot convince her to return to Genoa City with him. Once pushed to the end, Ashland can do many dangerous things to change the situation. In the near future, fans believe that Ashland will receive the end he deserves when he dares to confront the Newman family. Despite suffering a lot, Victoria will eventually understand who was really good to her. From the very beginning, Ashland was dishonest, even intending to approach her.